Welcome to NotDepressingGames. I like this Pokemon. I can feel that one in my chest when I said it. I can feel the rumble in my lungs. I can feel it in my lungs. Shayla, you're right, taking that one out there, yeah. Dang it. Well, I've already started. Sweet. What's in here? Underground path from Cerulean to Vermilion. Okay. You also thirsty? Okay, so we have two thirsty traffic guards. Sorry for the creak. Can't help it. Old chair. Here we go. Sure. Turbo speed. Turbo speed. Turbo speed. Turbo speed. There we go. Down here. So, we're on a mission. We have to find Route 2, because that's where the package is that... Oh, he's gone. There was a guy there that said we had a package. Excuse me. So now we need to find said package. Tell me what's where. Okay, that's Vermilion Harbor. We don't want to go there. Let's keep going to the right. There's Route 11. We've hung out on Route 11 before. I don't think we've ever gone this way, though. Cool. Still on Route 11. Route 12. Okay, Black Leather. Okay. Now this we need to go backwards. If we're gonna be finding us some Route 2. We gotta get our backwards run on. At least backwards relative to the path we've already made. Technically we're going forwards relative to the character. Any hoodles. Okay. Route 6. Okay. But then if we went that way, it was Route 9. Do we have a map of some kind? No, we don't. That's because I was like, I don't need a map, and I didn't go see Stank's sister, who gives me maps, I think. Okay, let's buy some Pokeballs. We have $27,000, might as well invest a little bit. 30 out of do. I'll take that. Okay. Please come again. Oh, don't worry. We will. You're our Pokeball supplier. What is this? Pokemon Fan Club. I feel like there's something important in the Pokemon Fan Club. Looks like an important building. What? What are you doing? I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeals. Wanna hug it. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, did you come to visit here about Pokemon? No. Oh, come back when you want to hear my story. At what? What about you? Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Thank you. And you? Humph. My Pikachu is twice as cute as that one. Which one? Which Pikachu? Where's the Pikachu? Okay. Let's roll. I guess we have to go... Whoa, Jesus. I guess we have to go up here. Look at that, turning on a dime. Look at that, turning on a dime, ladies and gentlemen. Turning on a dime. It's when you stand on a dime. You turn around. Dang it. So we stand on a dime. You turn around. Okay, here we go. One day, I will have mastered the art of just owning the world. Oh, shoot, that's right. You don't like me. Wait, this is Route 5? I thought this was Route 11. Or Route 9, I mean. Here's Cerulean City. Here's a tree we have to cut. Cutting the tree. Here we go. Cut it. Get at him, driver. Good job. So does that mean that there's a way to other routes this way? No, that's Route 24. Geez, that's a huge jump. We're looking for 4 would be our next progression to the left. Here we go, 4. But then there's that thing. There's no way back that way, is there? Boy. We have to go up and around, but that dude's blocking the path. Oof. Oof. You know what? Forget it. We're gonna fish. I believe in us. Ah, fish. Fish. Yeah. Okay, cool. Masquerade. Get him, Sun Tzu. This would be a good place to just level up our pokes. Our Pokemon. First one we should focus on leveling up should be DOSBox, though. So let's bring DOSBox out front and get back to fishing. There you go, put one on the hook. Masquerade. Go DOSBox. Trace my torrent. Move Fury attack to the front because Fury attack's our best move. Cool. Hit only once, but we hit it dead. That's all that matters. So, we are just going to keep fishing and using DOSBox to level up, I suppose. It makes sense. Fury attack. Yeah. See, now, some people don't like grinding in games. That's something that's always gotten me, because I love grinding in video games. Like, Kingdom Hearts, for example, is one I think does it very well. It's just something fun about finding the fastest way to get all the experience. Just like cheese all of it out of the game. Like in Kingdom Hearts 2, all the different drive forms, which if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2, it's just essentially, you have this little gauge called a drive gauge, and you can use little points off that to turn into another, like, form. So there's Wisdom form, which is like based around magic. Then there's Valor form, based around attack. Master form, a balance, and Final form is just the strongest. There is a to level up Wisdom form, you do that by killing Heartless, which are one of like the 3 different types of enemies or whatever. And the Heartless, like the best spot to find a bunch of them is near the end game. And so the best strategy for doing it is you turn into Wisdom form, and you run and you kill as many as you can. Now, usually when your form runs out, it's a permanent. It downgrades your drive gauge. So, like, say you had 5, you turn into Wisdom form, it's -3 or 2, I don't remember. And so now you're back to 3. So you can only do that 2 times in a row, fighting a bunch of Heartless, and so that's what kind of makes it take a long time to level up, unless you use another trick in the game, which is like saving. You use a save spot to do it. I think it's like drive save or something like that's called. But essentially, you turn into the drive form. I say essentially. You turn into the drive form. You run in. You fight as many Heartless as you can, and right before your little gauge runs out, that would turn you normal, and then would take away your drive points. You go to the save spot and you jump to the world map, or the galaxy map, or whatever it is. The gummy ship is what it is in the game. But you jump to the gummy ship, and then when you land back at that save point, you'll have all of your drive points. So you can just keep repeating that over and over until you're max level with Wisdom form. And finding that stuff out, and even doing it, is a lot of fun to me. Wisdom form is definitely the most fun to level up, and then if you're playing the Final Mix version, or Kingdom Hearts 2.5 on the PS3, there is, for Valor form, which levels up due to your attacks, like how many times you attack. The easiest way to get that is you find one of these like mini bosses, or like mini game bosses in all technicality, which is based around killing them while they regen health. So you just keep fighting them over and over, like you just keep hitting them and waiting before they die. Like, not make sure you don't kill them. You just keep hitting them and hitting them and hitting them until they're just about to die, then you wait and you keep hitting them. And as soon as your drive gauge starts to run out, you leave that room and there's a save spot where you can teleport back to the gummy ship or the galaxy map and then come back and fight it again. It's a wonderful little trick. And then there's Master Form, which levels up by collecting drive orbs while in Master Form, which is a very niche thing that happens anyway. And to do that, the best way to let, excuse me, I can't talk today, let me try this whole sentence over. Best way to level up your Master Form is to go to the Yen Sid Tower, or Disney Tower, or I can't remember the technical name of it. But when you climb it, there are these people who you can play a little mini-game with. They're enemies, where you can use a little trigger command to play a mini-game with them. And it's like slots, or it's like stopping the dice on the right number. And if you do that, they'll give you drive orbs, or they'll give you money, usually. But then there are abilities in the game that convert money to drive orbs, and then make more money and more drive orbs. So you go there, get into Master Form, do that, run back to the save spot, every time you're about to run out of drive points. So little stuff like that breeds creativity in regards to finding the best way to level up your characters. And I love that about games. I love grinding in games. So when games don't have an experience system like in Final Fantasy II, I think it's kind of a... I don't mind it. It's not like a, it better have grinding or else I'm not playing it. It's more of a... It's a strange decision. It's like, oh, well they could have done a little bit more if they would have had like a level up system. Like Final Fantasy 13-3 Lightning Returns doesn't have a level up system. The only way to gain stats is by doing the missions, like, to the fullest. It's essentially side quests with stat bonuses. And so when that didn't have grinding, it made the combat feel dull. More dull than it already was, and it just made you not want to get into the combat anymore. Because what's the point? You don't get any bonuses from doing the combat. At least not that I remember. But yeah, there's my rant on why I like grinding while I leveled up my little Porygon. Eventually I'm going to find out where that package is and how to get to Route 2, and we will be in business. But until then, thanks for watching.